Hi there, it's Elaine here, and welcome back to my channel, Chattylaine Creates. And I have a very late cut and collage book video for you. These have got a real mixture from this spring gnome one. I've got a couple of summer ones, which is when I was going to do it back in summer, and a couple of new ones that you may not have seen before. So I will get straight into it and we'll have a look through them. I do have some steampunk ones as well. I don't know how long this will take. I'm not going to kind of really mess about too much. I'm just going to kind of go through them and we'll crack on with them. Right, let's start with the spring gnome, and this is a Kate Curry one, and really cute. I like gnomes. I like what do you call them? Oh, got another name for them as well. Can't think what it is. What's another name for them? What is another name for you? So hello spring. I don't have any other spring ones, so I just thought I'd put a bit of a mixture together so that you can obviously watch this whenever you want to. This is more spring summer stuff really, but I kind of wanted to get it done so I can use them if I want to. That's the whole point of before I start chopping them up, and you can see them in their full glory. Right, so I'm not going to turn the book unless it's a whole page of it. Love these, and they're very, very cute. And I'm hoping my new setup is okay. I have moved my desk again, and I'm nearly, not quite, in the same position I was, but looking in a different direction. I'm not looking at the window, I'm still looking at the wall. I've just shunted my desk this way, so it was down in that corner, now it's up in this corner. And I'll sort of talk about that in my next video. I won't really go into it here. So I'm hoping this setup works a lot better. I've got the camera down lower so I can actually see what I'm doing. That was a right old rigmarole trying to set that up. So it kind of is slightly working better because I can now see my screen. So I haven't got the ring light on that goes with this arm, partly because it weighs it down, and I'm not quite sure if I really need it at the moment because I've got quite good lights in here now. I bought some nice white bulbs, they call it a soft white instead of a warm light or something, a warm white, which are a bit yellowy. So yes, here we go. These are lovely, aren't they? They're really pretty backgrounds. They are all different. They all seem to be dandelions and that sort of thing. Let's come this way a little bit, shall we? I've sort of gone off screen a little bit, haven't I? Let's centralise it a little bit. I'll push them over a bit out of the way. Yeah, so there are lots of lovely gnomes with flowers mainly, I think. And pretty colours. These are gorgeous actually. I really love the backgrounds. Oh dear, I always love the backgrounds. Oh, these are little girly ones, not the ones with the beards. We used to call them gonks, but these are more what I would call garden gnomes. Very nice, very nice. And they're very cute. It's a nice night going to sleep one. Yeah, I think you can see okay. Looks okay. So I'm just going to kind of whiz through this one because it is a spring one and not really relevant as we're now in October. But obviously in the spring I can get going and using them, so, and I do want to use them. Sometimes I just buy an odd one here and there. Sometimes I've watched Nicole do an odd flip of some collage books, which cut and collage books, which these two are. She showed them on her channel back in the summer, and I really liked them, and so I ordered. She showed a few more. She had a few more than me. I just bought the two that I really like the look of, so we'll do them in a minute. But I love these. These are really cute. Oh my goodness, look at those. Trouble is I can't cut them out because I like all the ones on here. There's not any I don't like, I think. Oh my god, look at the rain ones. We've had loads of rain here. We didn't flood, but the town flooded a little bit back in September when we had really heavy rain. They said it was the worst September we've had for I don't know how long with rain. It's a bit nippy in here, but it is quite late at night. It's just that I've been moving more stuff up here, so I'm slowly getting it round, but I still need to get rid of lots of stuff, which is the problem. I've got no proper room yet until they're gone. It's lovely, isn't it? I love the birds on his hat. That's so cute. Oh, little birdies there. Might have to turn these around because these look quite verging on autumn, them ones. Probably just the colours really more than anything. We're obviously in autumn at the moment. I've already done an autumn cut and collage book last year, so I haven't bought any new ones, but I will link the video either on the screen or, well, I'll put it in the description box below for the autumn ones so that you can go and check them out. I've got a Christmas one as well, which I did back in January this year for last Christmas, so I thought, well, it'll be ready for this Christmas. And I have noticed a few people started watching some of my other videos, and they do get quite a lot of views, these videos, and I thought I quite enjoy doing them because it shows this is my taste. So, you know, if you like it, then fine, you know, go and find them on Amazon. I only buy them on Amazon. I don't get them anywhere else. And there's some Easter eggs. They're really pretty. I love that one. I'm going to turn him round actually. He's very colourful, isn't he? I love his bubble. Yeah, they're really cute. And I think I will be using them in the spring, which seems a very long way off at the moment as we're just heading into winter. It's been quite warm today, up in the 19 degrees, I believe. But we've had some rain, so yeah, that one's cake curry. So that's that one. That's a fairly quick one. I'll put them over there. So this is a Keely O'Brian one, Tropical Summer Ephemera to cut out collage. And this is quite colourful. So this is, I've got two summer ones now, and I love these pages she does. Look at that. That is fantastic, isn't it? So bright, vibrant. I love bright colours. Love it. Happy crafting, love, Keely. And oh my goodness, look at that. That's gorgeous. Wow. These are lovely. I'm not really putting a person on a collage myself. I like using fashion pictures in my glue books, but I don't use a lot of people in my collages. I prefer the animals and the birds and that sort of thing, plants and flowers. See, I probably wouldn't use these. This is not really my thing, but I love that, and the flowers obviously. I love the drinks. They're fantastic. These are lovely backing papers. And the thing is, you know, if I cut out the bits that I want, I could be left with patches, and then I could use that side if I want to, if I don't want to use the girls, which is probably what I'll do. Love the flamingos. Look at them, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Lovely and pink. Oh my goodness. There's a pug. Here's another pug. They've probably been put in for Nicole because she has a pug. She's Relaxed Cut Glue. Anyone new here that doesn't know about Nicole, Relaxed Cut Glue, she has 2 dogs. One of them is a pug, and Keely's sort of quite friendly with her, and she often puts pugs in her books for her, because any Keely one, mostly Nicole actually shows on her channel, but I like to choose different ones, and just generally I find them through Nicole really, and if she's shown one and I like it, I'll go and hunt it out. Sometimes I'll just put it on my wish list, and sometimes I'll actually buy it if I really like it. I was going to use these in the summer, which is why I was going to do them. Oh my goodness, look at those. They're fabulous. Love the colours. They're really, really crisp. All the edges, I love them. They're going to be cut out because I love shells. I do have quite a large shell collection. I used to have them in my bathroom. They're just like in a jar sort of thing. So my jar's full, and then I've got them all over the place. They're pretty, aren't they? All the coastal. I love the sea. I love to see the sea. Haven't seen it this year, but it's been a funny old year this year. Obviously last year was a bit non-existent, so I haven't seen the sea now for 2 years. I don't know, did I go last year somewhere? No, I don't think I did. I was going to go and see my friend Juliet, who's going to have some of my lamp working stuff, and I used to be a lamp worker, which is a glass bead maker, and I had to give it up because of my arthritis in my hands, my fingers. Just couldn't make the beads anymore, and I wanted to go and see Juliet because I was going to have a little go on her torch. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a quick drink. I've been doing a lot of moving around, so I'm a bit dry today. Oh, I love these. I love the sunglasses. Cool, very cool. These are lovely, but they're not really me. I don't know whether I'd really use them. Love these. God, they're so gorgeous. The colours on them are fantastic. Oh look, here's a jar of shells. Mine look well, maybe not quite that good, but our beaches don't really have that good of shells on them. Mine are mainly kind of the little flat ones. Where are they? Sort of like this, but small ones. I do have the odd big one, but they're good. They're good fun, good vibes. Reminds me of the Beach Boys, Surfing USA. That's lovely. I love ice cream. Don't tell anyone though. Shh. Strawberry ice cream's one of my favourites. Rum and raisin. I quite like rum and raisin as well. When I used to drink, which I don't very often now, I used to drink Bacardi, which is basically white rum. So I'm more of a rum person. I don't drink beer, I don't drink lager, I don't drink many spirits, but I used to drink Bacardi, was my tipple. I can't drink it at the moment, partly because I just get so hot. Alcohol makes my flushes get worse. Last year I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and the medication I'm on now gives me hot flushes, just like when I went through the menopause. So I'm going through the menopause, but permanently for 5 years. Because that's what they do. So every time I do anything that's exertion, I just pour with sweat. It's awful, I hate it, but I need them, so I've got to grin and bear it. I love these. So yes, you know, we all have our woes to deal with. So I do actually get quite dry because I get hot, and that's why I'm sitting here in the middle of October with no actual jacket on. I've just got bare arms. I've got so hot that I just had to take my jacket off. I couldn't bear it. Lovely, lovely colours. I just love all the colours. Oh, look at the masks. I love masks. They look like Hawaiian type masks, don't they? I'd love to go to Hawaii. Really, really would. I've been watching a lot of renovation-y type programs, house renovations, and there's one, it's called Renovation Aloha, and it's basically renovating houses in Hawaii, and I think it's on HGTV, I think. I love it. The houses in Hawaii are extortionately expensive, and God, they're so gorgeous though. They're massive, and they're all, you know, they're great if you can get them overlooking the ocean, and that is just fantastic. When I win the lottery, maybe I'll buy a house in Hawaii, but I doubt it, because I doubt if I win the lottery. I like these. I like the ice cream ones, especially all the multicolours, they're nice. I like them. More shells. They're nice, aren't they? And some fruit. Heart shape. I assume it's watermelon. Don't like watermelon. I like most fruit. I don't like many veg. I'm not a veg person, but I do like fruit. There are one or two I don't like. Watermelon's one of them. I like the yellow melon, honeydew melon as we call them. Coconut, I'm not keen on coconut either. I kind of can cope with it in Malibu pineapple. I love me pineapple, that's for sure. I have pineapple and everything. Oh, that's a nice one. These are some of our other books, I think. This one looks like a kind of a vintagey kind of afternoon tea type thing, I think. So that's that one. That's Keely O'Brian, Tropical Summer Ephemera, to cut out on collage. So hope you liked that one. That was nice and bright and cheerful, wasn't it? On this kind of dampish weather we're having here. So this one is made by Bridget. Let me just open it. Bridget Pam Whitney is her name, and she tends to have a table of contents. So this is Summer Whispers, and these are create stunning collages, artist trading cards, junk journals or scrapbooks. with 287 summer clip-art images. Various styles, whimsical, realistic and retro. So we've got patriotic whispers, picnics and barbecues, saltwater whispers, critter couture, water sports, let's get physical summer sport, blooming splendour, sun-kissed wings and flying things, just for fun in the summer sun, summer bird song, we're all going on a summer holiday. Well, I would have liked to have gone on a summer holiday, but I've got lots to do at home. Oh, they're very patriotic, aren't they? For you lovely Americans out there. And if you didn't know, I'm in the UK, which you probably can tell by my voice, my accent, but I am English, as in I live in England, in the UK. Barbecues and burgers. I like a nice steak. That's a funny looking bottle. It looks very short and chunky. I don't drink tea or coffee. I drink Coke, Diet Coke. I've got glass up here today because I've got lots of cold sores and I think the cans are giving it to me, which when I get a bit low I seem to break out in cold sores, which are not fun. It's interesting. I don't have any colours on, it's just the colour of the background that's the paper. I like the psychedelic bits and bobs and the camper van. Oh, that's quite nice. I love the starfish. The coconut and everything. Flip-flops. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, I love beach huts. That is my thing. Sandcastles. This is quite cute. And that's a nice little beach house. Love it. I love to be by the sea. But in this country it's not very nice being by the sea in the winter. Pretty windy and... Oh look! Some pugs. She's doing it as well, I think. Where are all my bassets? I love bassets. I used to have well, he was a half basset, my Monty, my old boy. He's been gone a few years now. Do miss having a dog, but with my arthritis I just struggle to look after them. Look at the elephants. Love the piggies. I love piggies. My daughter has guinea pigs. As some of you may know, Mary and Bernie. We used to have, we lost one last year. We had Merry and Pippin, named after the hobbits, they were. But when we lost Pippin, we had quite a long time without a second guinea pig, because we had trouble finding one for Merry. Who we were still got, yeah, we still got Mary, and eventually we found a rescue one, and he's been with us for nearly a year now. In November, beginning of November, he'll have been with us for a year. He was about a year old when we got him, and Mary was 3, so Bernie will be 2 and Mary will be 4 in November. Is when we got them. We actually got them both Mary and Pippin we got in November, obviously 4 years ago. Just before lockdown, we had to go into it. When we went into our second lockdown, she literally just got them in time. And oh, I love my Mary, he's gorgeous. So it was very sad when we lost Pippin. These are quite nice. Oh, look at all the flowers. I like them. I have to cut them out. They're really nice. They're really, again, really crisp. Lovely pictures. Oh, look at those. Yeah, they'll have to come out. Oh, look at the black one. That's nice, isn't it? Need a bumblebee on this one. Spans. Oh, lots of butterflies. They're really nice, aren't they? They're lovely. They're lovely pictures. I'm quite impressed with the quality of these as well. So yes, I would definitely buy her books again as well as Keely's. Oh, I like them. Oh, look at the dragonflies. Beautiful. Love the one in the book. Stained glass ones. We used to do stained glass. That's what I've got rid of. I've got to get rid of all the glass that I had from my stained glass. Lots of bumblebees. Gorgeous. I love bees. I'm not allergic to them or anything, but I don't particularly want to be stung by one. I've been stung by a wasp before. That was horrible. Hated that. Bloody blooming wasps. Don't like them. Oh, look at those. I love lanterns. I like orientally type things. They're gorgeous. They'll have to be cut out. Look at the birds. They're really pretty as well. I love the birds. Wow. Hummingbirds. I think these are red cardinals. We don't have them in this country. Aeroplanes going on holidays. I like the suitcases. They're nice. Helicopter. I'd love to fly a helicopter. I'd like to learn to fly a plane, but when I was 50, which was over 10 years ago now, I saved up all my birthday money to have an aeroplane lesson, flying lesson. But I'm quite weighty, and the maximum weight that these little small planes that you could fly wouldn't cope with me too well. So, and also I probably have trouble getting in. My brother went once for one of his birthdays and he said, I don't think you'll be able to get on in the plane, Elaine, because you have to climb on the wings and then, you know, get in, and I'm not very agile anymore. I'm too heavy. I'm too chunky. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. Ooh, trains. These are unusual ones at the back. Pyramids. That is... well, I think it's the Tower of London. That one. It looks like the tower. But I don't know. I'm not sure. It might not be. I might be wrong. It looks like a castle type thing in the UK. Obviously it's got a flag on it, so Union Jack. This looks like the Taj Mahal. And that looks maybe like the Basilica in Italy. I don't know. I could be wrong, but lovely. So that's that one. Bridget's book, and it's called Summer Whispers, Collage and Cut. Summer Whispers, she calls it. So that's the summer ones. Right, so I'm going to introduce you to Mary Small Art. She is a mixed media artist on YouTube. She has a very, very large following of people. She mainly does mixed media. She does do collage as well, within more of a mixed media setting. So we've got Fairies, Volume 1, and Flowers, Volume 1. Now I do know that she's got a volume 2 out of the fairies. I think it's called something else, like something fairies, I don't know. And I'm fairly sure there's now a volume 2 flowers as well. But as I said, I should have done this back in the summer, and I wanted to introduce you to her new cut and collage books. Oh, she calls them collage ephemera for art journaling, so which is what she uses them for herself. So we'll start with the flowers. So her real name is Marta Lapowski, I think it's pronounced, and she's in Ireland, and so everything is, she's not Ireland, only Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Southern Ireland, as we sort of call it, isn't part of the UK. They're their own country basically. So she's actually in the southern part of Ireland, which is basically, I think they call it the Republic of Ireland. I don't know when they still call it that. They used to. Right, so her name's Marta, and she has produced these collage books, Collectania, something like that. So she starts with some kind of what do you call them, phrases, you know, kind of, that one's the same, Pablo Picasso, which I might read that one because I like him, Andy Warhol, Mary Lou Cook, Audre Lorde, Sylvia Plath, I don't know her. Art is the best possible introduction to the culture of the world. I love it for the buried hopes, the garnered memories, the tender feelings it can summon at a touch. It washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. I personally am not a phrases person. I don't tend to use them unless they're on something and I don't feel I want to take it off, you know, one of my glue books or something. But you know, obviously a lot of people like to use them. You just cut them out and put them in your artwork. So as I say, she's an art journaler, so a lot of these are geared to that type of ephemera basically. So the flowers are totally stunning, which is why I wanted it, because I can get flowers from magazines, but I think sometimes this type of flower is very specific and much easier to use in a collage type setting, art journaling setting, than actually in glue books. So these would be, if I'm doing any collaging of some sort, I would use these. They're fabulous. Glad to say she's just put a very basic background, which is what I prefer. It's pleasant, but you kind of don't mind losing it when you cut out the pictures. I prefer it if people do that then you don't feel like you're ruining something that's good on the back. So I'm not that keen on when they put a complete whole picture on the back of something you should be cutting out, and I just think it's a complete and utter waste. I'd rather them do this, where it's just a nice, pleasant to look at, not just a blank sort of page in your book, but it's using ink. Obviously when they print them, it's all to do with, you know, the way they get them printed, because Amazon print these books, a lot of them, in their print shops, whatever they call it. But the flowers are absolutely stunning, and actually I basically can't wait to use them, which is why I need to do the flip through so that I can actually cut them out and actually use them. Not that I'm doing a lot of cutting at the moment because my hands are actually really quite bad. my thumbs are bad, quite painful. But I have been moving a lot of boxes and bringing up my journals and things like that up here. I can't show you at the moment because it's a right mess. I'm still not on my new chair yet. It's only half built. I got to the stage where I couldn't get the back on. I need my daughter, and she's not been feeling very well, so she's not wanted to help me really. So I'm hoping next week, maybe when she's feeling a bit better, she'll be able to help me put the back on the chair, and I'll be able to stop sitting on it, because this one's really uncomfortable and makes my bum hurt. Yes. So I think this is just so many varieties. I mean, these are all poppies, different colours, and they're just big and bold and very, very nice graphics, and they will look lovely on a art journaling page, especially when you've done all the whatever you're going to put on it, and then put these on for a kind of focal piece, I suppose. So they're lovely, they're really pretty. Hydrangea there. I think that looks like a very open tulip. Tulips are my favourite flowers. These look like sort of anemone type flowers, really. That's a tulip. They're lovely. Always a rose there. But yeah, there's not really a lot I can say about them. I'm just sort of showing you the actual flowers in the book, really. Yabbering on. Iris is lovely, nice colour. A lump in here, I don't know why. I was in here earlier, and when we did the workshop, we thought we had evicted all the spiders, but there was a spider came down practically above my head. I thought, oh my god, if I'd have just moved or not moved, it would have landed on me and I'd have freaked out. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. Pretty colour. I love the big poppies. They're, I think they're more of a, what do you call them? I've got them in my garden. Chinese poppies, you know, the big giant ones. Lovely. That looks a bit like sunflowery type plant, really. Yeah, it's just the way the petals are. Don't know. Might be a sunflower. Lovely. Hyacinth. And that's that one. There she is. That's Marta. So that's her. That's all her YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, etc. So that's the flowers one. As I say, I'll get them all on Amazon, so they should be fairly straightforward to find, I think. These ones, these two, were actually quite expensive. The other one that was probably the dearest out of them, I would say this one, but they're usually around £12 mark, 12 to £14-ish. Some of the books in the UK, obviously. These were £18, which I think is a similar price to the big fat Pour Toast ones that I've got a couple. I've got an autumn one that's really quite chunky, and these aren't chunky. But I have to say that these ones, these Marta ones, Marmy Small Art, are a little bit different, a little bit more unusual, and I think in some ways, as long as you're careful what one you choose, they are worth the money, because I think they're a little bit more high quality images in them. I mean, look at that one, that's just absolutely beautiful. They're lovely, aren't they? So here's the fairies one, volume 1. Oh, I love the boots. She's gorgeous, isn't she? They're all very pretty, cutesy. I'm not a great cutesy lover, but I love fairies. I'm probably more of a dark fairy. I like that type of thing more, but I just thought these were lovely and they would look nice on various things. I mean, she's sort of small enough that she could go on a ATC size card. These are a little bit bigger. They might go on a postcard size if you had them that way up. She's lovely. But they're mainly kind of designed to go in a journal, or an art, an art journal really. I like this colourway. This is really nice. I love her spotty dress. So she's very pretty. She's a blue one. And yeah, I think they're really lovely. With the glasses on. I like the way that the dresses have got like music on them, or just some kind of embellishment that sort of, it's like that one, that looks like it's got beads on it. They're quite spotties, and that one's got writing on it. Lovely. Shall I give you a quick close up, see if you can. I can only get so close because of me. The arm. Lovely. Yeah. Right then. Right. I am now sitting in my new chair. So I had to do a little cut there. My daughter's going away over to her boyfriend's for the weekend, and he's coming to get her soon. And he works nights. So, because he's a lorry driver and he delivers your King's Mill bread. So I said, oh, I'd like to get my chair done, and she said, well, can we do it now? I said, well, if you don't mind. So we did. So I had a little break in between. So I am going to carry on and finish this book. We're sort of halfway through it. So I'm now sitting in my new chair, and it rolls because it's got wheels on it. It is a bit low though, that's the only thing I'm finding at the moment. I don't know whether I can get it to go up any higher because it's got lots of weight on it. So yes, we'll carry on with the fairies. Oh my goodness, she looks very sad, doesn't she? Oh, but they're very pretty, and they're all kind of similar-ish. This one's a little bit different, isn't it? It's one of those things that I might use one here and there, like some of these small ones are nice for the ATCs. I'd probably use them. I do like this sort, as I say, I prefer dark fairies really. I haven't really seen a massive amount. There's some in the Halloween books, and I hope to do some Halloween pages very soon. But now that my I'm calling it a den. I'm not calling it a cave anymore. This is my craft den. I used to call it a workshop because I made what I would call kind of dirt. I had dirty crafts, if you know what I mean. So I kind of called it a workshop because I started out doing stained glass in here, and then that's why my husband built it for me. And then I found that the stained glass I wasn't really, I wasn't 100% happy with the things that I made, I suppose. And they were okay, but I felt it was probably, I wasn't that brilliant at it. I used to do quite a lot of mirrors and things like that, and you use copper foil kind of tape stuff to then solder the glass together, where in a natural stained glass window you use lead to join the glass together. And I liked the leading, but I wasn't that keen on the copper foiling part, and so I just didn't feel I was very good at it. I did make a circle window, which was absolute nightmare for my next door but one neighbour who I was friendly with at the time. She wanted a circle, abstract circle window that she had in her porch door. It's still there, it's still in the window. Oh, these are cute. I like these ones. And yeah, it kind of killed the love of it for me doing it myself. So I need to get rid of the glass. And then I kind of moved on to I was doing jewellery all the way along. I've done jewellery for many years, many years, and I decided to give lamp working a go. Lamp working is glass bead making, which come in rod form, which I have shown on previous videos. Some of the rods are all in different colours, and you wind it onto a mandrel, steel mandrel, and make the glass beads by winding it on. And basically the mandrel is your hole. So I loved lamp working, and with my arthritis in my fingers I just can't twiddle without everything hurting after a period of time. And when you're in the middle of making something, you can't just suddenly put it down and go back to it. It would just be useless if it's not done, if it's not finished. And I thought, I just can't do that anymore. As much as I loved it, I absolutely loved lamp working, I just couldn't do it anymore. So, oh, that's rather a large one, isn't it? Be a good full page focal, that would. She's cute though. She's lovely. They've all got big eyes and that, haven't they? Yeah, quite like the really big eye ones. Not many of them have got pointy ears, I noticed. This one's got a round ear. A few of them had pointy ears. If they're not true fairies, if they haven't got pointy ears. So there we go. There we are. So that's the fairies, volume 1, Collectiana Collage Ephemera for Art Journaling by Maramy Small Art. So volume 1 fairies, volume 1 flowers of hers, Summer Whispers, which is Bridget's, and Tropical Summer by Keely O'Brian, and then Spring Gnome Ephemera by Kate Curry. Oh, they're a little bit high, aren't they? Let's bring them down a bit. So yes, that's all the ones that that one's got a nice glare on it. Sometimes I take my photo for my thumbnail from this picture, so I was just hopefully getting one that's not got glare on it, but I don't seem to be having. I have that problem. This one particularly is quite shiny. That's not too bad, is it? Right, there we are then. So we did the 5. I do have some steampunk ones to do, but I shall do that in a different video. So we'll do those another day. Hopefully not too long, because again I want to use them. So I know it's a bit late for summer and obviously spring, but you know, the flowers and the fairies you can use any time of year really. I hope you enjoyed looking through them with me. So if you really enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love if you subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more, and I will hopefully use them very soon. Obviously not the summer and the spring ones now, but I might use these, and I'll probably do some autumn stroke Halloween ones next. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.